Hi guys, I just wanted to jump on here instead of editing a video, and I just wanted to come on here without editing, doing anything, and tell you guys that I just launched the January 2020 calendars. So all you have to do is go to your email, check your spam folder, and add my email address fastforwardtohealth@gmail.com to your contact list. So once you do that, you're not going to get any of my emails going to spam anymore because I'm sending out emails usually once a week, sometimes more, sometimes less. So make sure you go check your spam folder. I have actually I have 3 different calendars that I sent out. I sent out the water fasting challenge, and I put a couple different things in there to kind of prep you on how it's going to work at the beginning, what to expect at the beginning. So at the beginning, you're going to start feeling the keto flu symptoms, and you're going to start feeling things like that. Oh, everybody just signed on. Hi everybody. Yeah, just telling everybody how the calendars are out. So if you guys haven't gotten your water fasting calendar, the OMAD calendar, or the flexible challenge calendar, which is one where you can build it yourself, you can actually go on and check your spam folder and try to go get that calendar yourself. Just click on it and you can download it, save it to your phone, whatever you'd like. So they're all available right now. If you don't have it, that means that maybe I don't have your email. So shoot me an email at fastforwardtohealth@gmail.com. You guys know the email, I always put it in the description box. So it's fastforwardtohealth@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. Just make sure you check your spam folder first because it's probably there. You just need to make sure that I'm part of your contact list so it doesn't go to your spam in the future. So go do that right now. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the 3 challenges. So like I said, there's a water fasting one, an OMAD one, and a flexible challenge one. So the flexible challenge one is just a blank calendar and you can write whatever you want in there. You can just plan if you want to have fasting days, alternate day fasting, OMAD, some water fast, anything like that. So that's the flexible challenge. You can go write it yourself. The water fasting challenge, it's again, hi. The water fasting challenge is as long as you'd want to go. Hi. Everybody's starting to comment. But the water fasting challenge is kind of as long as you want to go again. So there's no rule about how long we're going. Just go as long as you feel comfortable. If you want to go for a couple days and then you have a refeed and then you get back on track and you go for another couple days, that's totally fine too. You don't need to go for a full 21 days. You don't need to go for a full 14 days. It's totally up to you. So you can do a 3-day fast, a 5-day fast, 7 days, 10 days, 14 days, 21 days. I put all the milestones like that. So that's what you guys can do for the water fasting challenge. And then there's also the OMAD challenge. So that's going to be OMAD plus exercise. There's a couple different options if you guys want for the OMAD challenge, if you guys want a different exercise routine. So I recommend a lot of walking. If that's something you guys have access to, you can walk outside if it's not too cold out. Or if you have a gym membership, you could start doing some exercise there. If you guys want a home workout program, I will announce it soon. I'm gonna get this thing. It's kind of like Netflix for workout programs. It's like a 1-year membership, and then you can have all the different types of workout programs on there. So if that's something you guys are interested in, just shoot me an email. We could pick a program for you guys. I don't have it yet, so I'll get it in the next day or 2, I think, right before January 1st starts, so we can start with that and go strong. Yeah, sure, you can ask a question about water fasting if you want. I'm going to be making that series that I told you guys about, but right now, since I won't be doing the daily videos for the check-in, I would want everybody to go on waterfastingforum.com and we'll do the daily check-ins on the forum there since not everybody has Facebook. Another thing that we can do is that you guys can go back and look at my water fasting playlist that I have on my channel. So I already have some playlists about supplements and mental prep and tips about how to start, what to expect. I already have a lot of that content already made. So I don't want to repeat myself necessarily. So maybe I'll make a playlist for day 1, day 2, day 3, and you guys can go check in on those videos. That's probably the best bet for you guys right now as well, for those of you who are doing the water fasting. But I'll be there for the support all the time. So a couple things, like I said, go check your email. If you don't have an email from me and you checked your spam folder already, just shoot me your email. That's the way to get the challenge calendar. So I'd be happy to send it to whoever you want, whoever wants it. And just pick one of the 3 challenges. Start planning it if you're doing the... someone said, how do you deal with obsessed thoughts over food? Fasting was easy, but now after several months has turned on a switch and all I think about is food and cannot fast. So maybe if that's the case and you start really obsessing about food, it's definitely something that happens at the beginning of everyone's water fast. is that you start looking at food and you start obsessing about food. So I was talking about this with someone yesterday about the laws of attraction. So if you're really focusing on the negative side, like the I cannot eat food, I don't want to eat food, don't touch food, if you focus on that aspect of it rather than the aspect where you're thinking about I am happy, I'm feeling good, I'm losing weight, those types of things, then it's going to cause you a problem because you're focusing on the fact that you can't have food. And the more that you focus about the fact that you can't have food, the more you actually start to obsess over food. So that's when you start to think, hey, it's almost like your pantry's calling you. It's like, hey, come eat me. Don't have food. You can't go to the pantry. You can't eat food. You can't have it. And you just start obsessing over the can't and the don't. And it's just really crazy. So that's kind of how I deal with it. Lati says, do you work out while doing a prolonged water fast? Personally, I always recommend to do really light walking if you want to do any type of workouts. You don't have to do any workouts by any means. If you want to do some light weights, you can do that. Thank you for sharing these calendars. No problem. I'm really happy. I spent all night. I was up till 4 a.m. making the calendars last night. And I just wanted to get them out there before January 1st so you guys can kind of start prepping so you're not waiting on me for that challenge because I really want to help everyone. But for going back to Lati's question about the workouts, absolutely don't need to do any workouts at all. You just need to do some light walking if you feel like it, if that helps you feel good. Or if you want to do some super light workouts or do some yoga, something relaxing, some meditation, it's good to help you stay busy. Because in those first couple days, you'll notice that the most important thing is to stay busy. So that's one thing. Working out, totally not important at that point. You can do the workout. For someone who's doing OMAD or intermittent fasting, highly recommend incorporating some weightlifting. So weightlifting is kind of the one that's going to help you build more muscle mass. And when you build more muscle mass, it actually helps you kind of have a higher metabolism because you're burning more fat at rest. Why does Maluka not understand? What kind of things that I can clear up for you? And Tina says, I can only fast for 7 days at a time. That's fine. Just ease yourself into fasting. That's the most important thing. Butterfly says that she does some power walking, 60 minutes, and take your time walking out. Just a really slow, calm walk. Most of this journey is mental anyway. Again, I don't want anyone to focus on the weight so much. Maybe weigh yourself once at the beginning, once at the end. The more you weigh yourself, it doesn't change, right? The more you weigh yourself, it's not going to have an effect whether you weigh yourself or you don't weigh yourself because you're still doing the same thing, which is water fasting. So it's better if you try to take this time to stop weighing yourself and stop obsessing over the scale. And I want to make sure that anyone who's doing the water fasting challenge, that you're very aware that you're not doing it if you have some sort of tendency to have an eating disorder or you start to binge a lot after the water fasting. Maybe that's not sometime, maybe you're not ready for it in that case. So if you're not ready for it, if you tend to binge after a water fast, then start slowly, ease yourself back into it and start from scratch. Take the baby steps. So start with your intermittent fasting, start with your OMAD, and do that, take the steps that it takes to get there. That's the most key thing that I can say. I know a lot of you want to jump into water fasting right away, but don't jump into water fasting if you haven't taken the steps to get there yet, because then you're going to feel sad about quitting after a 7-day fast or a 10-day fast. But realize also that every single fast is a good fast. It doesn't matter if you did 1 day, it doesn't matter if you did 3 days, it doesn't matter if you did 7 days. Just make little goals, take it step by step, program your mind, and realize that you just have to take it step by step and not obsess over how long it is. And don't feel failure, don't feel upset. I just saw a comment pop in and out, but I wasn't able to read it. But I hope this kind of helps you guys. I just wanted to tell everybody that the calendars are available online. So they're there. For the workouts, again, if you're doing OMAD, come see me if you want some suggestions about the home workout programs. I'm doing one right now for the lightweights. Angie says, where are the calendars? Check your spam folder. If you didn't get it, just shoot me an email at fastforwardtohealth@gmail.com and I'll send you the email with all the calendars. I put the instructions for all 3 challenges on there. So there'll be the water fasting instructions, the OMAD and exercise instructions, and the flexible instructions. And a couple videos, a couple people are asking me about supplements and things like that. So I put all those links in there that link back to my videos about, Karen says, I lost 10 pounds just prepping for this with OMAD. That's awesome. Congratulations. Really, OMAD is amazing. So if you guys want to start with OMAD, kick the start the year, that's great. If you want to start with a water fast, that's great. So yeah, just check your spam. Send me your email so I can send you the calendar. Is it New Year for you guys? Yeah, I don't think so. But anyway, maybe we'll do a countdown. We'll see. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow night, but maybe we'll do a random count. I'm probably going to be sitting on my couch like this, not celebrating or anything, but I might go see an opera or something. But let me know what you guys are doing, what time zone you guys are in, what you guys are doing for New Year's. If you want, you can also send me over to, you could follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be posting some New Year's resolutions. So some of the New Year's resolutions that I want to focus on this year is number one, getting off social media. Because as you guys know, social media and comparing ourselves to everybody's highlight reel is really the reason that most of us in this generation tend to feel depressed. So I want to talk a lot about that on my channel this year in 2020, even though it's not this year yet. I want to talk a lot about self-love and body positivity and accepting who you are, accepting how you feel in your own skin, because no matter what size you are, I feel like we're always going to have that insecurity around us. If we have all that junk that is around us, all the people that we're comparing ourselves to, and we have to consciously make an effort to accept and love the way we look, the way we are, and understand that nobody's perfect. And you have to love yourself in order to be able to progress with your health. So I want this journey, this challenge to be really health focused and make weight loss a side effect, because I know most of us approach it in a way that we want to lose weight. And that's why we're doing these New Year's resolutions. But I think a really good way to approach it this year is to focus on the health, becoming a healthier person. And as you're becoming a healthier person and developing healthy habits, that's when the weight will start to melt off. So that's something I want to talk about this year. Those are some topics I really have. I wish I were taller. You don't need to be taller. Love the way that you are. There's nothing important about being taller, shorter, fatter, skinnier. We just have to be healthy for our own size. Like, get your own shape in the best shape that you can get, only for your health. Everything else will come as a side effect. Your weight loss will come as a side effect. Your skin will clear up as a side effect. You'll feel better as a side effect. You won't be as lazy, as lethargic. There's so many different things that are intertwined when you start caring about your health. So health is really the main goal that we should have for this year. Vibes just asked me where to find the calendar. So if you don't have the calendar and you didn't get it in your spam, just send me an email at fastforwardtohealth@gmail.com. It's in my my bio on YouTube, or just shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'll send it to you. I'm also going to post all these details on waterfastingforum.com. That's where I want to do the check-ins daily, since I won't be making daily videos because it's pretty hard to keep up with those daily videos. Like I was just telling a couple people before you guys signed on, I used to make daily videos, but I already have a lot of that content when it comes to what kind of info you need on supplements, or what kind of info you need on the calendars or the check-ins, or what kind of info you need to know about keto flu, biotin, hair loss, other types of things. So everything I already have there about mental programming, staying focused, pep talks. I have a lot of content about that. So I'll kind of link you guys back to that content, and make sure you join waterfastingforum.com, and that's where we can do the check-ins daily to make sure we stay on track. That's also where you can create yourself a journal for 2020, regardless of whether it's for weight loss or for health, or whether you just want to have a journal to hold you accountable for your goals. For example, if you want to learn a new language and do 30 minutes a day of that, or if you want to do 30 minutes a day of reading. So that's my goal. I want to do a minimum of 30 minutes a day every single day of reading, and I want to read a minimum of 2 books every single month for the rest of the year. So that's kind of what I want. Okay, Angie, maybe send me an email at fastforwardtohealth@gmail.com, or shoot me a DM on Instagram. My Instagram, you guys know it. It's YPIYALE. I wish I could put it down below, but it's a live, so I can't. But it's linked also if you click on my About section on my YouTube channel. All my Instagrams and my email and everything is there. So go check that out. Whoever doesn't have the calendar, I want everybody to have it. So just shoot me that and you'll have everything. If you want, go on waterfastingforum.com. I'll post the calendars on there as well. Tina, I'll get your email as soon as the live is over. Just before I pop off, I wanted to see what kind of resolutions you guys have. Has everyone started making their resolutions yet? Or has anyone actually, I saw a couple of you started fasting and started prepping for this already. How are you guys feeling? Are you guys excited? Which option are you doing? Are you doing OMAD? Are you going to be doing the exercise and OMAD challenge? Are you going to be doing the flexible challenge? Or are you going to be doing the water fasting? So let me know down in the comments. I'm really curious to what everyone's doing. And do you understand Français? Maluka, oui, je parle français aussi et je parle turc. Alors, je parle 3 langues. She just asked me if I speak French or Italian. I don't speak Italian. I do speak French and I do speak English, Turkish. I'll send an email. Thanks for being so helpful. I've only recently found you. Hi, Nicole. Yeah, as soon as I get your email, I'll send you that. So I'll do like a second blast that I send out to everybody. For Zach, no, I'm not at my goal weight yet. Christmas just came back, and what I'm focusing on this year again is the health. So not necessarily about goal weight. Because again, like I said, no matter what goal weight you get to, you're always gonna change in type of what your goals are. You're always gonna want more tone, more better, things like that. So I'm not at my goal weight yet, but I think that I might never be at my goal in terms of how toned I wanna be or what weight I wanna be. So that's why this year is about focusing on loving yourself and making progress to be a healthy person. I missed a couple of the comments that just popped up over here. Happy New Year, everyone. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to pop off. Whoever didn't send me an email, send me an email in the comments also. Let me know what challenge you're doing so I'm aware of what challenge you're doing. Then go join waterfastingforum.com. That's where we're going to be doing the check-ins. And I'm really excited to have everybody really participating. Remember, the more you check in and the more active you are in this community, the more active you are on the forum, the more you're going to get results. What do you think about working out during a water fast? I just answered this maybe before you logged on. I don't think it's important to do any workouts during a water fast. If you're doing OMAD, I definitely recommend doing some weightlifting because that's going to help you increase your metabolism, build more muscle mass. But in terms of water fasting and working out, I don't think you need it at all. I also want to address one thing, is that a lot of people have been talking about dry fasting. So dry fasting is when you don't consume any food or any liquid whatsoever. So I'm gonna give you my personal opinion about dry fasting where I don't believe in it because the return on investment doesn't make sense. Like, it's so much more difficult and the benefits that you get compared to water fasting are not that much higher. Yeah, you reduce inflammation and things like that, but you also reduce inflammation and lose weight by doing regular water fasting. So by doing dry fasting, you're putting your body through a lot more risk and there's not enough benefit in return to actually be doing dry fasting. So I don't believe in dry fasting. That's why I don't let anybody talk about dry fasting in our community. So if anyone's doing dry fasting, please keep this in mind. I know some people do dry fasting during Ramadan and stuff, but those are really short windows and that's a spiritual religious reason. But in terms of health benefits, really the benefits don't, like the cons outweigh the pros in this case for dry fasting. So I highly recommend for you guys to do regular water fasting and get to your goal weight slowly. I know there's a lot of people on YouTube talking about the benefits of dry fasting and how to drop like 300 pounds in a year and those types of things. But again, do this in a sustainable way, a healthy way, and just feel happy about it and go through the process, go through the journey, go through the mental side of water fasting. So those I wanted to talk about again. So I do not support dry fasting, except if you're doing it during Ramadan for those short windows and it's for a religious reason or for any other type of those religious holidays, that's totally fine. What does that consist of? Is that, I missed what you were saying, so I missed the comments. But anyway, go download the calendar, go log into waterfastingforum.com, make yourself a daily journal so you can journal every day. If you want to keep track of your resolutions and build yourself kind of a habit calendar there. So for example, 30 minutes of, I don't know, learning a new recipe a day, 30 minutes of reading, 30 minutes of meditation, those types of things. It's a good place to track all those things so you have like a digital journal online. So go do that. Send me an email if you don't have the calendar. There's 3 different options. Send me an email if you want to know more about the home workout programs that I'll be telling you guys about later. How would you prevent headaches during water fasting? It's going to happen the first couple days because of the sugar withdrawals mainly, or the carb withdrawals if you had a carb heavy diet. So one thing that you can do, just take your sodium. Your salt is going to be really important to help you when your salt levels and your sodium levels are depleted. So take your salt. When I talk about salt, guys, just take a little pinch of salt and put it in your water and drink it. You don't need to put so much salt. It's not a huge deal. You don't need to put like pre-made salt shakes into your water like other people do. It's just a water fast. You can add some supplements that are optional like potassium and magnesium capsules you can do. Himalayan salt, Tina, is the one that I like the best. So Himalayan salt, because it has more nutrients and minerals in it, so I like the pink Himalayan salt. You can use regular table salt. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but I prefer that because the Himalayan salt has more minerals like the magnesium already in it. So just put a pinch or two. It'll taste a little bit salty, but nothing ridiculously salty. You also don't want to put too much salt in it, because if you put too much salt in the water, then you're going to end up doing a salt flush and you're going to be in the bathroom for a while. So don't put too much salt. You don't need these pre-mixed things. Just do a little pinch of salt that you buy from the grocery store. The pink salt is available everywhere. Put that in your water once in a while. If you're feeling low energy, put a little bit more. If you're feeling dizzy, put a little bit more. That helps a lot. Then later on, if you feel like it, you could take, the biotin's going really well. I was taking biotin for a while, so I feel like my hair actually stopped falling out a couple months ago, so I'm really happy about that. Highly recommend the biotin. I'm going to put all the links down below as well. I also sent it to you guys in the email. For 16-year-old, is fasting available for me? How many days? Okay, so since you're underage, I would recommend talking to your parents and talking to your doctor. It's possible that they'll let you do intermittent fasting, where you have a window of fasting. But since your body is not fully developed yet, then I highly recommend that you don't do water fasting. So check with your doctor, check with your family, check what they think first, and see, maybe you can do something like 2 meals a day and no snacking or something like that. So check with them. If you have a nutritionist, check with them as well and see what your parents think would work for you, because I don't want anyone underage doing any water fasting, since the body is not developed the same way as our body is, and you know, the human growth hormone that's being generated and stuff during the water fast, it kind of affects those things. So go check with your family, go check with your doctor, go check with your parents first, and talk to them about intermittent fasting. The cravings, Mimi says, the cravings, how to stop the cravings. The cravings are always going to be there, unfortunately. It's just mind over matter. You know, they have that book. I'm actually going to order it. It's called Brain Over Binge. So it's really about kind of convincing yourself that it's not important and not focusing on the fact that you can't have food. Don't focus on that, because the more you focus on I cannot have food, the more you start obsessing about food and not being able to have food. So just try to distract yourself. Just stay busy. I know it's easier said than done, but stay busy. Do something like that. I'm going to be doing group 1 challenge, but again, group 1, so the water fasting challenge is actually as long as you want to go. How can I stay motivated during my fast? Gardening is rolling in popularity. Grow the best salad ever. Keeps you busy. Yeah, that's good. Me, it's too cold out here. We can't do any gardening in the winter because it's snowing outside. Brain Over Binge. It's by Catherine something with an H. I'll put it in the links down below as well. Sounds like a good book. I actually just ordered it for myself on Amazon. I forgot the question you guys asked me. Maybe you guys have a couple more questions before I log off. But is everything clear so far? Oh, like I said, I'm doing group 1, so I'm going to be doing the water fast. I don't know how long I'm going yet. I might do a little bit at the beginning and then do a little refeed, because I have an event on the 11th and 12th possibly. So I might have to eat for that, but I'm not sure yet. So that's kind of how you do this. Butterfly, you guys are all talking to yourselves. It's so cute. But anyway, okay, I'm going to log off. I just wanted to tell you guys the calendars are out. If you don't have the calendar, or if you want help with your home workout program, go on it. Again, you know, I don't charge for these, but if ever you guys want to donate to me, because I'm putting a lot of work into building these calendars, I'd super love your support. If you want to go donate even like $5 or something on Patreon, that would be awesome. So my Patreon is patreon.com/fastforwardtohealth. Everything means everything. So if you guys even want to donate a little bit, feel free to. If you don't want to, that's totally fine as well. I appreciate it either way. Just share my videos. Like, if you guys share my videos, that helps me a lot as well. And it kind of helps me keep putting content out for you guys and keep making videos, keep reading, keep educating myself to bring the most important information and the key points to you guys. So check that out. Share this video with your friends once I post it. And I hope you guys have a great, great day. If we don't speak until New Year's, Happy New Year's. Write down your goals, write down your resolutions, do some positive affirmations, do some visualization. And remember that this year we're going to talk about self-care. So love yourself in the skin you're in, because no matter what size you are, you will always have these insecurities, because insecurities come from the mind. Yes, thank you, Karen. Remember to like the video as well. Thank you guys. Some of you guys are saying you're sharing it on Twitter. Invite as many people as you guys want to this challenge. Like, invite all your friends. It's open to everyone. I'll send the calendars to whoever wants it. So just tell them to shoot me an email at fastforwardtohealth@gmail.com and join waterfastingforum.com, where we'll be doing the check-ins. Everybody's welcome to join. The more the merrier. I'm not capping this at all. Just whoever wants to join is welcome to join. So I'll see you guys next time. Happy New Year. I will see you in 2020. But maybe I'll make a video before that. Who knows if I get excited. But make your resolutions. Write everything down. Start making your goals. Start prepping your mind. Watch a bunch of my videos about mental prep and success planning and those types of things in the playlist that I have. And I hope you guys have a fantastic New Year's. For some of you who are going out and having a little bit of a party, that's okay. Just make sure not to drink too much or not to eat too much because you're really not going to feel good the next day. And I think it's a good thing to start the day feeling pure, feeling happy, not feeling too overwhelmed with, hangovers and whatnot. So just do your best. Start prepping now. Go check the calendar out. Go check the water fasting forum out, everything like that. En effet, je suis maintenant aux 8e journée de mon jeûne d'eau. Je voulais demander si tu peux boire un peu de boisson de base d'herbes médicinales. Pour toi, someone just asked me a question in French, so I'm going to show off my French. Mais c'est mieux de juste boire de l'eau. Tu peux boire du thé vert. Tu peux boire du café sans la crème, sans le lait, sans le sucre. Tu peux boire... Ce que j'avais mentionné, c'est comme du Perrier ou quelque chose comme ça. Alors, tu peux boire ces choses comme ça. J'ai comme complètement oublié mon français. Mais anyway, so I'm answering that question for anyone watching in French. I know there's some Turkish people on there too. Processus de combustion de graisse ou non? Alors, très bien le français. Ouais, alors, je savais pas que j'avais beaucoup de francophones, mais j'ai beaucoup de francophones. Alors, c'est mieux vraiment d'avoir le thé vert et des choses comme ça, parce que si tu bois quelque chose avec du sucre ou quelque chose comme ça peut arrêter le autophagie. I don't know how to say autophagie in French, mais c'est mieux de vraiment garder ça. Tu peux boire apple cider vinegar. J'ai oublié comment dire ça en français aussi. Mais tu peux boire l'eau Perrier, le café ou le thé, c'est tout. So that's what you guys can do. I'm speaking every language right now. My accent's getting lost. Burada Türkler varsa, if there's any Turkish people here, su orucuna başlayacağız. Birincisinde başlayacağız. Su orucu yapmak istiyorsanız yapabilirsiniz. Yoksa başka şeyler var bizim için. Günde tek bir öğün var. Onu yapmak istiyorsanız sadece günde bir kez yiyorsunuz ve ondan sonra hiç yemek yok. Ve tamam, Türkçemi de unuttum. Ondan Türkçe video yapmıyorum. What other languages do you guys want me to speak in? That was Turkish, English, French. There you go. So happy New Year to everybody, regardless of what time zone you're in. Behave on New Year's. Make sure you're making good choices so you wake up feeling good the next day. Hydrate, 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 and drink your water, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Check online for your calendars and go for waterfastingforum.com and check your spam folders and add my email, fastforwardtohealth@gmail.com, to your email list, because all my emails are going to your spam, I guarantee it. So I'm going to send you guys an email if you guys didn't get it already. It has the link to my supplements video, the hair loss video, all this stuff is on there. So go check it out. Maybe I'll make like a glossary with a cheat sheet with all the different videos that talk about the different topics, so you guys can go check them out as you need. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for logging on, and I will see you soon. Mwah. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay, bye. How do I end this again?